Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. A while ago, I did some Zuru Gummy Yums, and I did the series that was City, and there are two City series. There's a pink series and a blue series, and I happened to get almost all of the pink series with one exception, but I got multiples of the rare, which is strange. And I did a couple of the blue City just to see what the difference was, what it was like. And then I just recently did the Wildlife series, and I got these three beauties. But now I want to show that I was at Target today, and for the first time, they had new Gummy Yums. I hadn't seen this series before. I'm purposely hiding which the series is. Now, this Gummy Yum is the sugar-coated one. I had one sugar-coated one from a previous review from a different series, and it seemed incongruous, like it wasn't supposed to be sugar-coated because it was of the same series as all the other ones that were not sugar-coated. But this is different because all of them are sugar-coated. And now I'm going to reveal what the series is. And it is Transformers, more than meets the eye. That's right, the new Gummy Yum series is Transformers. Now, Transformers kind of got by me. I was becoming a late teenager by the time Transformers came around, and I wasn't terribly interested in the cartoons or the toys. And I had kind of mistakenly thought I was too old for toys anyway by that time. Of course, that was ridiculous. But I never really did catch on with Transformers or the G.I. Joe Real American Hero. I was more of the 70s and the 70s Adventure Team G.I. Joe, the 12-inch and not the smaller ones. So Transformers, not my hugest fan area, but I have watched most of the movies. And I have a lot of appreciation for what they did and how much people love this franchise. So I have three to open up. Let's get right to it. We pop this open, and on the top, it actually tells you what the flavors are. That's cool. Some of the others have pictures inside of what the series is. So this one's going to be a little more messy because the sugar comes off. But like the others, find the yellow-green strip, because this is the one that is covering the seam that will open up the egg. So pull this, keep going. So this is very satisfying, by the way. This feels really cool. This is like peeling the apple with the thinnest strip possible. It's great. Come on, you can do it. Almost there. And believe me, I'm not going to be just ignoring all these other flavors. I'll eat them later. Right now, I'm only eating the Keystone, the one that opens up the egg. So let's see what's inside. Oh. I think we scored, guys. I don't know yet what ones are available, but I know which one we have. All right, let's look at the guide, because the guide's going to tell us what are all of the possibilities. So, and forgive me if I don't know their names. If you're watching this and you're a Transformer fan, I don't have to tell you anyway. You already know. Clearly a Decepticon. Oh, look. That's I would think the same one in tank mode. Then there's, again, don't know the names. I do know some of them. This is clearly Bumblebee. And Optimus Prime, and you get him in the truck and the standing mode. Plus, oh, look, you can get a gold. Again, not sure which one that is. Is that Bumblebee? Yeah, so it looks like a gold Bumblebee. What's on the back? On the back is instructions for building our Optimus Prime in truck mode. Cool. Let's just do it. So the first thing we have to do is take the blue part, the part that's blue, and attach it to here. So it looks like a truck. And then step 2, place the front cab on. And that's Optimus Prime as a cab of the truck. And then step 3, place the exhaust pipes on, which stick out the back like so. 1. And this is a little softish, I think. Maybe a little. These aren't. No, probably not. And then that is Optimus Prime in truck mode. Pretty cool. Keep in mind, this is like $2.79 each, and you get to have the great snack. And if the snack was without this, I'd still buy them because the snack is very tasty. So that's Optimus Prime in truck mode. And that's not it, because every one of them comes with this little cup. I referred to this as the Nespresso cup earlier because it kind of looks like a Nespresso coffee cup. And inside this one is a weapon. And that is supposed to go on the back of the truck, and we'll place it. So there's a little hole right there. This is very rubbery. It's probably smart because otherwise it might break. And so there we have it. The complete Optimus Prime in truck mode. And next, put our future snack aside and open up the next one. You know, I wasn't going to do a lot of the animal series, but I might do more of these just to get the complete set. So again, find your keystone, the yellow-orange, or the, yellow-greenish. Pop that in your mouth while you're opening the egg, and don't be the same, don't be the same. And it's not the same. Excellent. All right. We seem to have that Decepticon I was talking about. Only not in the tank mode, but in the standing mode. And to assemble, oh, it looks like we have to clip the head off a thing and pop that head onto the chest, onto the torso, add big beefy arms, add big beefy legs, add weapon. Okay, let's do it. I've got a little thing here that I can use to clip off the head. You know what? I think it just twists off. You don't have to clip it off. It just twists off fine. So you take the head and attach it to the upper torso. Figure out which way is front. I'm assuming this way is front. But you know, let's refer to the instructions. Colored part is front. Head goes in here. Place big beefy arms on big beefy body. Let's see, so that's like, let me see. Okay, yeah, that should fit like so. There we go, I've got it now. And then the other big beefy arm. Oh, and that looks like it's aimed outward, like so. Yep, cool, that's actually pretty nice. And then body. The body is black, so which way is front? You may have to look carefully at the instructions, which are not printed in such a way as it makes it very obvious. Huh. There is no... I think it's this way, because the legs kind of aim outward. So I think it's this way, and also it's probably keyed as well. Yeah, it's keyed, so you can't get it wrong. And then you've got a leg. This one has got a leg that's aimed this way, so I'm sure that one goes here. Yep, big knee, and this one goes here. And there you have him in a kneeling pose, very menacing. And now we open up our Nespresso capsule, which will of course include, in this case, his wee weapon, right? Yeah, there it is. And that fits into his hand, or actually on the top of his arm. And there he be. And let's face them off together. Yeah, there you go. Third and last for the night. You know, I gotta tell you, Zuru, these are really tasty. You don't need to add sugar. It was perfect without it. The sugar really doesn't harm it, doesn't add anything. Doesn't add anything. In fact, it kind of takes away the bitterness or the tartness of the fruity flavors. Anyway, rant over. Excellent. What do we have now? Don't be duped, don't be duped. It's not a dupe. It's Optimus Prime in standing mode. Oh, that's great. 3 Gummy Yums, 3 separate pulls. Love it. So let's look at the instructions. Again, clip off the head, or twist it off in this case. Apply Optimus's head to his chest, then to his torso and legs. Add the big beefy arms, add the big beefy shins, add the weapon. I wonder if it's the same weapon. I mean, it should be, right? It being Optimus Prime. But let's find out. Where's his head, guys? Where's his head? There's his wee head. So let's go crack his neck and add that to his body. Like so. Face outward. Oh, that's really cool, man. For such a miniature, it's really well done. And then we take his big beefy arm on one side. Big beefy arm on the other side. Oh, that's really cool. And his torso. And then big beefy shin number 1. And these are keyed too, so you can't get them wrong. Big beefy shin number 1. Big beefy shin number 2. Optimus Prime in standing mode, everybody. Now, let's find our Nespresso capsule. Open up because Optimus needs his weapon. And I think it is the same one from the truck, which would make perfect sense. Let me just double check. Yes. Oh, that's very cool. Lore correct, or lore accurate, guys. And looks like it goes in his hand, I think, yes. Like that. Looks like the head can turn a little. That's kind of where you want it to be, right? Aiming at the weapon. Well, there you go. It's kind of too sad that these two aren't like facing off at each other. They're kind of facing off in the same direction. And to make them aim at each other, you're going to turn one around. Oh well. But you know, I think there's gonna be a lot of people discovering Gummy Yums in the next little while, because there are a lot of Transformer fans, and I'm not sure anybody knows about this. And I can't tell you for sure, but I didn't know about it. But then again, I'm not in the fandom. Well, that's enough for tonight. So that's it for me, Sean Huckster. This has been Magical Little Worlds. We'll see you soon. And maybe we'll get some more of these. Bye.